So, you wish to hear of Angmar? Then listen and learn how a kingdom dies. Long ago in the north stood the realm of Arnor, founded by Elendil, strong in blood, but weak in wisdom. Pride and quarrels divided it into 3 petty kingdoms. Arthedain in the west, Carn in the south, and Rudar in the east. Brothers in name, rivals in truth. And the shadow watched and waited. From the cold lands beyond the mountains there arose the Witch-king, greatest of the Nazgûl, servant of the One. He founded the realm of Angmar, with its black stronghold at Carn Dûm, and gathered to himself orcs, trolls, wolves, and cruel men. His purpose was simple: to break the northern Dúnedain and erase the line of Isildur. He began with Rudar, where the Dúnedain were few and the wild hillmen many. There he needed no armies, only whispers. The hillmen seized power, the Dúnedain lords were slain or driven out, and Rudar became a weapon in his hand. Thus the first shard of Arnor fell without glory. War and raids followed year after year. Orcs poured from the mountains, Rudar struck from the east, and Arthedain and Carn bled to hold their borders. Then a darker blow came from afar, the Great Plague. It swept through Middle-earth, and in Carn Dûm many of Númenórean blood perished. Their kings and warriors were laid in the barrows of the Downs, and the Witch-king cursed those tombs. Evil spirits entered them, and the Barrow Downs became a place of terror. So the second kingdom of Arnor withered and died, not by sword alone, but by sickness and fear. Only Arthedain remained, weary yet unbroken, with its capital at Fornost and the watchtower of Amon-Sul guarding the east. But Angmar had grown in strength. The Witch-king gathered a great host of orcs, hillmen, and creatures of darkness, and struck at Amon-Sul. The tower fell in flame and ruin, its stone of seeing carried away in haste, its defenders slain. Carn Dûm was finished. Arthedain stood alone. In those days, Arvedui, last king of the north, held what he could with the aid of elves from Lindon and Rivendell. Yet, in the year 1974 of the Third Age, Angmar's final assault came. Fornost was taken, its people scattered, and Arvedui fled into the frozen wastes of Forchel, where he was lost beneath the grinding ice. Thus the North Kingdom perished, and the Witch-king sat in triumph among its ruins. But from the south at last came Gondor. Ernur, prince of that land, sailed with a mighty host. Círdan and the elves of the havens marched to war. Allies from the west and hidden valleys joined them. They met Angmar before Fornost and broke its armies utterly. The Witch-king himself fled before their wrath, and when Glorfindel of Rivendell came against him, he withdrew into shadow, for his final doom lay yet far ahead. Angmar was destroyed, its strongholds silent, its legions slain or scattered. Yet in his true purpose the Witch-king had already prevailed. Arnor was gone. Its cities were empty shells, its roads broken, its people few and hidden. Only the rangers of the north remained, chieftains without thrones, guarding lands that had forgotten their name. From them, a king would one day arise to unite the realms of men again. But that is another story. Remember this one. Angmar was not a single battle, but a long design of division, plague, fear, and war. That is how a kingdom dies, not in an instant, but slowly, under the hand of a patient shadow.